Hey everybody, you might be wondering why I'm focusing in on a History Maker Baseball Ted Simmons card. Looks rather bland looking, so what's the importance behind that? Well, if you've been following my 1987 Atlanta Braves season replay, you know that in the last game, Ted Simmons had a crucial pinch hit double that got them going in the later innings to allow them to come back and beat the Cubs. And then when I looked at the season stats, I noticed Ted Simmons is still hitting over 400. And so I thought to myself, what is it about Ted Simmons that's getting him to be such a good hitter in this game? And I pulled out his card, and his card was basically blank. There are no qualities on here whatsoever. So it got me thinking, how would a History Maker baseball game play out if every single player had no qualities? Pretty much everyone was neutral. And then it got me thinking back to World War II and who were two of the countries which were famous for being neutral in their positions. And they, of course, being Sweden and Switzerland. So what I did is I made two national teams, the Swiss national team and the Swedish national team, along with Swedish umpires. And we're going to play a game of History Maker Baseball where every player has no qualities. The Seinfeld TV show was dubbed A Show About Nothing. So this game is about a game with players with the qualities of nothing. So we're going to see how that plays out. And I did a little research. I Googled the top first names and surnames of men from Switzerland and Sweden. Got a list of both first and last names. Threw them together, mixes and matches, and came up with creative players to try to capture realistic names. So that's what I've done. And for the first three innings at least, this little beauty will not be necessary because there are no partial qualities to check. The only thing I'm going to have to check is starting the fourth inning when we do freshness qualities for pitchers. Then the decide or die will be needed. But for the first three innings, that can take a vacation. We won't need it. All we'll need are these three dice. So, I'm always in the mood to try something different and unusual, so I thought this might fit the bill. Labor Day weekend, off to a rainy start, so sounded like a good time to do something like this. It just kind of hit me in the blue yesterday as I was thinking about the Braves season. So I said, you know what, let's try it, see what happens. We'll be right back, and I'll introduce both teams, the starting lineups, and the umpires for today's game, and we'll be right back. All right, so we're ready to go for this History Maker inaugural nothing game. It's going to be played at neutral field, how quaint, where the dimensions are all neutral. And it's going to be in the wonderful country of Sweden that we're playing this, so the cool, rainy morning kind of ties in with that pretty well. Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams, starting pitchers. So we'll go to the starting pitcher for Sweden, and it'll be right-hander Wilhelm Johansson. He will be the right-hander on the mound for Sweden. For Switzerland, they will counter with right-hander Noah Schweitzer. So Noah Schweitzer will be the pitcher for Sweden. Let's meet the starting lineup that Johansson will be facing for Switzerland. Leading off in center field is Elias Widmer. Batting second is Jonas Lunenberger. Hitting third is Lucas Steiner. Batting in the cleanup spot is the designated hitter Diego Zog. Batting fifth is the third baseman Fabio Schmid. And batting sixth is his twin brother catcher Finn Schmid. Batting seventh is right fielder Andren Rug. I'm sorry, he was batting eighth. And batting ninth is the shortstop Simon Graf. So that is your Switzerland national team. And now we look at the Sweden national team. Leading off in center field will be Victor Carlsson. Batting second and playing second base is Edvin Olofsson. Hitting in the third position is catcher Liam Nilsson. Batting cleanup is DH Sigray Lofgren. Batting fifth is left fielder Joseph Forsberg. Heard he's a good tennis player too. Batting sixth is third baseman Nils Lindgren. Batting seventh is Isaac Bengtsson. Batting eighth is Arvid Fredriksson, the right fielder. And batting ninth at shortstop is Viggo Svensson. So that is your Swedish national team. Let's meet the umpires for today's game. Behind the plate is Sebastian Lager. The first base umpire is the crew chief, Victor Nyquist. At second base is Joseph Westerberg. And at third base is Viggo Solberg. And there you get a look at one of the relief pitchers for Sweden, Viggo Gustafsson. And then one of the relief pitchers for Switzerland is Gabriel Frankhauser. All right, so we are ready to go with this inaugural nothing game. Got the score sheet all ready to go. And, of course, everybody has neutral qualities, of course. So we're going to roll, and it's a nothing game because the answer for everything other than the freshness qualities in the first 3 innings, the answer to every question will be no. So just say no, as Nancy Reagan used to say back in the day. All right, leading things off will be center fielder Elias Widmer. So Elias Widmer. And both teams have the same amount of switch hitters, left-handed hitters, and so forth. And almost, not quite exactly, but almost the same lineup as far as center field, second base, first base, and so forth in the batting order. Doesn't really matter since they're all neutral. But here we go. We're going to roll the first die here, or first roll for Elias Widmer as he faces Wilhelm Johansson, righty on lefty because he's a switch hitter. It's a 1-3-6. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No, he's not. Is he whiff for a cold? Of course not. So we have infield drama. All right, we got infield drama right away. And normally on infield drama, a lot of times you're going to have to roll the side or die, but not for us because everybody's neutral. So we're going to roll 2 die on infield drama. We get a 4-5. 4-5 says shortstop iron. No, he's not iron. So he makes the play to first base. So Widmer grounds it to the shortstop Svensson, but Svensson was able to corral it without any difficulties and throw to first for the out. And that'll bring up second baseman Jonas Lunenberger. Jonas Lunenberger. It's a 2-2-3. And a 2-2-3. Is he wild? Of course not. Is he sluggy or utility? Of course not. So he gets a single to left field. And you know he's not active because they don't have a quality. So it is a single for Lunenberger. So Lunenberger, the first hit of the ball game. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting first baseman, Lucas Steiner. Lucas Steiner, it's a 5-5-6. Is he an ace? Of course not. Is he a sad sack? No way. It's a double to right field. And the double to right field will score Lunenberger with the first run of the ball game. So how do you like that? An RBI double. RBI double for Steiner and the Switzerland team, Swiss team, making Swiss cheese out of Johansson early on. And that'll bring up the DH, Diego Zog, powerful left-handed hitter, although he has no power. He's not a scrapper either because he's neutral. It's a 5-5-6. Did we not just have this roll? We just did. We automatically know the result. It's another double. So Diego Zog follows suit with Lucas Steiner. And he doubles. And that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the first of the twin brothers, Fabio Schmid, third baseman, another lefty. And we get a 1-5-5. 1-5-5. 1-5-5 is blank for the pitcher. Is the batter a home run king? No, he's not. It's a fly out to center for out number 2. So Fabio flies out. And that'll bring up his brother, Finn Schmid, the catcher. Here's Finn, 3-4-5. 3-4-5, iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. It's a strikeout. So Finn took the strikeout there. But top of the first, and Switzerland strikes for 2. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Switzerland 2 and Sweden coming to bat. Okay, bottom of the first, and Noah Schweitzer is going to be the batter. I'm sorry, the pitcher for Switzerland. And I kind of made a mistake on the decider die. We are going to need this again. The last out was made on the blue writing, which is the baseball right now chart. And Noah Schweitzer will pick up a semi-hot quality. Thanks to that, even though he hasn't thrown a pitch yet, he's going to be semi-hot. So we will need the decider die to see if he's going to be hot or not. Going to the right now chart. Victor Carlson, the center fielder, is going to lead off for Sweden off of this right now chart. So we'll see what happens. And he is going to be hot. Schweitzer is going to be a hot pitcher. It's a 2-5. 2-5 says hot batter. No, he's not a hot batter. So it's a liner down the first base line, fielded by the first baseman for a line out. So Carlson hits it hard, but right to Steiner at first. And there's one away. So the side die comes in every once in a while when you don't expect it because of these partial qualities off of the secondary charts. All right, Edvin Olofsson, second baseman. It's a 4.46. 4.46. 4.46. Is he a star? No. Is he sad sack utility or patient? No. We have a single to right field. So a single to right field for Olofsson. And of course, he is not active, so he's not going to steal because he's neutral. But he'll be on first base with one out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Liam Nilsson. And he will be off the experience chart because that result was in red. But of course, we have neutral against neutral. So we'll see what happens here. And there are going to be no manager cards allowed in this game, by the way, in case you were curious. It's a 3-5. 3-5 icon batter. No, he's not icon, so he will fly out to right field. So a fly out to right for out number 2, and Nilsson is gone. So that'll bring up the designated hitter, Sigray Lofgren. Powerful, well, he's not a powerful left-handed hitter, but he is a left-handed hitter nonetheless. It's a 1-2-3. 1-2-3 says both flash and fresh. Well, he's fresh, but he's not flash. So it's a ground out to short to end the inning. Would have been a double play, but there were already 2 outs. So the inning is over, and Sweden gets nothing and likes it. And we go to the second inning with the score, Switzerland 2 and Sweden nothing. And Rafael Zerker, the left fielder, will start things off here. The bottom of the order for Switzerland, Zerker, Rug, and Graf coming up. It's a 3.36. 3.36, is he an ace? Of course not. Is he sad sack utility or patient? No way. It's a single to center field. So Zerker with a leadoff single, and that result was in red. So we're going right back to the experience chart for a neutral versus neutral check. Oops, sorry about that. Dropped the phone there. Neutral versus neutral check for Andren Rug against Johansson. Of course, both are neutral. It's a 3-4. 3-4 prospect batter. No, he's not. It's ground out, number up the first base line, runners advance. So instead of striking out, he will be out, and we'll call it 3 unassisted for out number 1. But Zerker will move up to second base, gets himself into scoring position for Simon Graf. So Simon Graf, no relation to Steffi. Simon Graf. Oops. Simon Graf. Let's get him back in position here. These are just cut out of regular paper stock or regular printer paper, so they're very, very flimsy. All right, here is Graf. 1-2-4. 1-2-4 control, no. Eager, no. So he walks. So Graf draws a walk, puts runners at first and second with only 1 out, and we're back to the top of the order, and Elias Widmer. 1-3-5, we have an unusual play chart, and the black 1 means we're looking at the ballpark, but of course we're at neutral field, so it's a normal or neutral ballpark all the way. So we'll see what happens here. It's a 5-5 grass ballpark. Well, we didn't say anything about grass, but I guess by default it will be grass because being artificial turf would certainly not be a neutral thing. So it's a routine ground out. Otherwise, crazy bounce off edge of carpet for a single. So it's a routine ground out. And on a lead die of 5, the runners are going to advance. So the ground out, we'll call it 4-3 for out number 2. But the runners will advance to second and third with 2 away. And now it's up to Jonas Lunenberg to bring them home. Jonas Lunenberg, he did single and score his first time up. It's a 4-4-5. Is he a workman? No, he's not. Is he patient? No, of course not. It's ground out to first, and that's going to end the inning with no damage done. So we go to the bottom of the second with the score. Switzerland 2, Sweden nothing. All right, bottom of the second, and Josef Forsberg to lead things off for Sweden as they try to come back. 2-3-5, 2-3-5, 2-3-5. Is he wild? No. Is he eager? No. It's a ground out to second. So it's a 4-3 ground out for Forsberg, and he is the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the third baseman, Nils Lindgren. Lindgren, all fours, 4-4-4. Blank for the pitcher. Is he a scrapper? No, he's a double. So Lindgren doubles. Lindgren with a one-out double, and maybe Sweden has something going here. One out and a runner in scoring position for Isaac Bengtsson. First baseman. It's a 2-5-6. 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No. Is he a champion or patient? No. We got infield drama. So infield drama for this at bat. And of course everyone is neutral. It's a 2-6. 2-6. 2-6. Second baseman Gold. No, he's not Gold. Single to center field. So it's a solid single. But with a lead die of 2, that's only going to move the runner one base. So we're going to put runners now at the corners and nobody out. I'm sorry, one out. Runners at the corners and one out for Arvid Fredriksson, right fielder. Fredriksson, a 4-6-6. 4-6-6 for Fredriksson. Wild, no. Home run king or slugger, no. So he does single to left field. And on a lead die of 4, that's a 2-base advancement. So Bengtsson will motor over to third. And Fredriksson has an RBI single as Lindgren comes in to score. And it's a 2-1 ball game. So Sweden on the attack. And that'll bring up the 9th place hitter, Viggo Svensson. And we got a 5-6-6. Is he wild? No. Good eye? No. It's a strikeout. So a strikeout of Svensson for out number 2. We're back to the top of the order in Victor Carlson. That result was in blue. So we're going right back to the right now chart. And we will need the decide or die because we're still at a semi-hot quality for a pitcher. So let's see what happens here on this right now chart. It's a 1-2, but no, not hot. He's still neutral. Hot batter, nope. It's ground out to short. So it's a ground out to short, and that will end the inning here in the bottom of the second. But Sweden does pick up a run on the RBI single by Fredriksson. And after 2 complete, it is Switzerland 2, Sweden 1. All right, top of the third, and it'll be Steiner to lead it off. His name is Lucas, and he lives on the second floor. If you remember that reference, you're probably as old as I am. All right, here's Steiner. It's a 1-1-3. Is he an ace? No. Is he a slugger? No. So he hits a single to center field. So Steiner leads off. He's doubled and singled in this game. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Zog. Speaking of doubles, he hit a double his last time up. And we get a 1-2-5. 1-2-5, is he a struggler? No. Patient? No. He grounds out to third. And on a ground out to third, that is a 5-4-3 double play. So 2 quick outs here for Johansson. And now he has Fabio Schmid to deal with. 2 outs, base is empty. We got a 3-4-5 roll. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. We got another strikeout. So it's a strikeout of Schmid. So now both twin brothers have struck out in this game, and that's going to do it for Switzerland. They will be out of the inning. And we go to the bottom of the third. Score still 2-1. And that result was in blue, so we're going right back to the right now chart. That strikeout was in blue. So we're going to the right now chart, and again, since we're in the third inning, we will need the decide or die to see if the pitcher, Schweitzer, is a hot pitcher. So here we go. He is not a hot pitcher because the decide or die says no. All right, 2-5, 2-5. Hot batter? No, he's not a hot batter. It's a line out to first baseman. So Olafson lines out to the first baseman Steiner. And there's one away. And here is Liam Nilsson. Liam Nilsson cannot live without a base hit. Can't live anymore. All right, here's Liam. And if you're old enough to remember that, you're older than I am. All right, here we go. 1-1-5. 1-1-5. Is he fresh? He is still fresh because we're in the third inning. So it is a pop-up to the infielder of our choice. We'll say he pops up to second for the out number 2. And that brings up Sigray Lofgren. 4-4-6. 4-4-6. Is he a star? No. Sad sack? No. It's a single to right field. And that's on the experience chart. So we go to the experience chart for Mr. Forsberg. Forsberg is coming up. Experience chart. 2 outs. Runner at first. Neutral against neutral for Forsberg. 3-3. 3-3. Prospect batter. Nope. Otherwise, batter connects fence. All right, we got a fence check. And, of course, he's in the other category because he's neutral. So we'll roll one die and see what we get here. Rolls a 5, so he hits a triple. It's a triple. A triple by Forsberg. And just like that, Sweden has tied the ball game at 2. All this with 2 outs and nobody on. And we've got a tie ball game with the runner at third and 2 outs. And Nils Lindgren stepping to the plate. Nils Lindgren. He doubled his first time up. It's a 3-4-4. 3-4-4. Prospect, no. Patient, no. Pops out to second to end the inning. But that triple off the player experience chart has tied the ball game for Sweden, and we've played 3 complete. Score is Switzerland 2 and Sweden 2. All right, we're ready to start the top of the 4th, and now is where the decider die will definitely be called upon when there's a freshness check. And Finn Schmid is up to the plate. He struck out his first time up. It's a 2-2-6. Well, we will need a decider die right away to see if he gets hit by a pitch, because 2-2-6 asks, was he hit by a pitch? The decider die will tell. He is. So Schmid getting plunked. Plunked there by Johansson. One away, and that brings up Rafael Zerker. He singled his first time up. It's 2-3-5. 2-3-5 asks, is he wild? No. Eager? No. It's a ground out to second. And on a ground out to second, the runner will advance with a lead die of 2. So that's a 4-3 ground out for out number 1. Does move Schmid up to second base. And now here is Andren Rug. It's a 1-2-4. Does he have control? No. Eager? No. So it's going to be a walk. So Andren Rug draws a 1-out walk. Puts runners at first and second for the number 9 hitter, Simon Graf. Graf, a 2-3-4. Runners on base. We do have plate drama because there are runners on base. So we will be going to plate drama. Plate drama. It's a 3-3. 3-3 control pitcher. No, he does not have control. So it's way outside. It's a wild pitch. So we got a wild pitch. Johansson uncorks one. And that result was in purple. So we're going to go to the chemistry chart. And of course, both teams are, what else? Neutral. So but now we have runners at second and third. And we're going to roll off this chemistry chart. Another 3-3. Back-to-back 3-3s. Pitching team dissonance. No, they're not dissonance. So it's a ground out to first. And on a lead die of 3, it's a fielder's choice on ground outs. So let's see here. You would think the infield would be back because there's only 1 out. Well, it's tough to say. Number 9 hitter. That's a tough call. I'm going to have to pause the video and mull on this for a second. Okay, since the infield was not declared to be in, I think it's only fair to say that was a run-scoring ground out where the first baseman, his choice was to take it to the bag himself. That will score Schmid, and that will move Rug to third base. So we got runner on third and 2 outs for Elias Widmer, and Switzerland has reclaimed the lead 3-2. 5-5-6. 5-5-6, ace no, sad sack no. It's a double to right field. Double to right field, so those runners would have scored anyway, it looks like. But it's a double for Widmer, an RBI double. That will bring across Rug, and that will put the Swiss team at 4-2 in their lead. So even if he had thrown the runner out at the plate on the last at bat, that lead die of a 5 would have scored the runner from first. That would have reached anyway. So either way you look at it, Switzerland would have had 2 runs. So fortunately, even if I made the wrong decision there, it did not affect the game. Here is Jonas Lunenberg, as Johansson's in a little bit of trouble. And we got a 1-4-4. 1-4-4. Flash. No, it does not have flash. Does not have a hero quality. So he grounds out to short, and that's going to end the inning. Ground out to short does it. But Switzerland picks up 2 runs, and we go to the bottom of the 4th with the score: Switzerland 4, Sweden 2. Bottom of the 4th, and Isaac Bengtsson leads off for Sweden, and they've got their work cut out for them. They just tied the game and just gave it right back up. It's a 1-3-4. 1-3-4, goal catcher no, champion no. So we have outfield drama. So outfield drama is upon us. Oops, a 3-5 is the roll for outfield drama. Left fielder goal, no he's not. So it's a ball that drops in the gap for a double. That's going to be a leadoff double for Bengtsson, and that result was in purple. So we're going to go to the chemistry chart for the next at bat. And of course, both teams are neutral. So Bengtsson is on second base with a double, and now Arvid Fredrickson will be batting off the neutral chart, or the chemistry chart, being neutral. Same with the pitchers. It's a 4-4. 4-4, pitching team distance, no. It's a deep fly out to center field, and the runner's going to hold. So there's one away, and that'll bring up Viggo Svensson. He struck out his first time up. 3-3-6. 3-3-6 for Svensson. 3-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Sad sack? No. It's a single to center field. So Svensson singles, and with a lead die of 3, that's going to score Bengtsson. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run game. It is now a 4-3 ball game. So Svensson comes through with a base hit. That'll bring up Victor Carlson. He's 0 for 2. It's a 1-1-6. 1-1-6 asks, is he fresh? Well, we need the decider die to determine that. Let's see if he's fresh. He is not fresh. So since he's not fresh, it won't be a strikeout. Utility or sad sack? No, it's a single to left field. So it's a single to left field, and the runner, Svensson, will only go 1 base with a lead die of 1. So runners at first and second now, as Sweden has more runs on their mind. Here's Edvin Olofsson, and it's a 3-6-6. 3-6-6. 3-6-6 is blank there. Pinch hitter, no. Fly out to center field for out number 2. Now it'll be up to Liam Nilsson. Liam Nilsson. And we have 4-5-6. Blank for the pitcher, not patient. So we got to fly out to center field, and that's going to end the inning. That result was in purple. So we will start the next inning off of the chemistry chart. But Sweden able to pick up a lone run here in the 4th. And after 4 complete, it is Switzerland 4, Sweden 3. Top of the 5th, Lucas Steiner leading things off. He's still on the second floor. All right, Lucas Steiner, 1-2-4. 1-2-4. 1-2-4. Control, no. Eager, no. So he walks. Oh, I'm sorry. We're supposed to be off the chemistry chart, weren't we? Got mixed up there. Redo. All right, let's redo this here with the chemistry chart, neutral against neutral. It's a 1-4. 1-4 batting team distance, no, so it's a single. So instead of walking to reach base, he singles to reach base, and Steiner is 3 for 3 in this game. 2 singles and a double. And that'll bring up the DH, Diego Zog. And Zog in this game is 1 for 2 with a double. A lot of doubles in this game. All right, here is Zog. 236. 236 for Zog. 236, it says double control, no. Pitcher batting, no. It's a walk. So Zog with a walk, and that puts the runners at first and second to start the inning. And now the Swedish bullpen is loosening up here. Here is Fabio Schmid, 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? No, so he flies out to center for out number 1. And that'll bring up Finn Schmid. And Sweden is hoping that Johansson does not throw Finn Schmid a Swedish meatball pitch. It is a 4-4-5. Yes, I went there and I probably shouldn't. 4-4-5. Workman, no. Patient, no. Ground out to first. And the runners will advance on that ground out. So they go to second and third now with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Zerker. Rafael Zerker. Got my batting order mixed up here. Hold on. I'll get it fixed. All right, Rafael Zerker. And Zerker is 1 for 2 with a single. Got a big opportunity to put more runs on the board. And we get a 1-1-6. And again, that's going to ask if he is fresh. And we need the decide or die to determine that. He is fresh this time. So it will be a strikeout. So Johansson gets the big strikeout. And keeps Switzerland off the board here in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Score still. Switzerland 4, Sweden 3. Bottom of the 5th, and Sigrid Lofgren leads things off. And we get a 1-3-5, an unusual play with a red 1. So the red 1 and the black die being a 3. That leads us to the memorable plays in the field chart when you have a red 1 and a black 3. So let's see what happens with that. And we get a 1-2. 1-2, first baseman gold. No, it's going to be a single. So no gold there in them there hills. So Lofgren will get a single to start off the bottom of the 5th as Sweden tries to either tie this game or take the lead. Joseph Forsberg up to the plate. He tripled his last time up. This time it's a 1-5-6. No triple this time. Nothing there. Whiffer, no, because he's not a whiffer. It's outfield drama. So outfield drama. Outfield drama. And we'll see what happens here on the outfield drama. It's a 4-5. Center fielder gold. Nope. It's a sinking liner that falls in for a base hit. And with a lead die of 4, that's a 2-base advancement for the runner, which will send Lofgren to third base. So Sweden now, runners at first and third with nobody out. And Nils Lindgren, the third baseman, stepping to the plate. Runners at the corners and nobody out. This is their opportunity to perhaps take the lead here. 1-3-6. 1-3-6. 1-3-6 is an ace. No. Whiffer a cold. Nope. We got infield drama again. So infield drama. Infield drama. And we got a 3-4. Infield drama. Third baseman gold. Nope. It's a base hit. Lead die of 3 is going to bring home a run and move the runner on first over to third. So we still have first and third now, and the score is tied at 4 apiece. And now the Swiss bullpen is getting loose as well, as they may be needed very shortly. Right now, runners at the corners and still nobody out in a 4-4 tie. They'll play double play death, try to cut back on such a big inning. Here is Isaac Bingston. 4-5-6. Blank for the pitcher. Patient, no. It's a fly out to center. But on a lead die of 4, that is going to be a fly out, a sacrifice fly, unless the runner is stoic at the... No, I don't think stoic even matters in this case. It's going to be a sacrifice fly. Of course, it wouldn't be stoic anyway. Sacrifice fly for Bingston, and that gives Sweden their first lead of the ball game as Forsberg comes in to score. And it's now a 5-4 Sweden lead. Here's Arvid Fredriksson. 2-4-5, 2-4-5, 2-4-5. Blank for the pitcher. Hero, no. He pops out to second for out number 2, and that result was in red. So we will be going to the experience chart for this crucial at-bat here. And it's going to be Viggo Svensson, the shortstop. He will be batting off the experience chart against Schweitzer. It's a 4-5. Prospect batter, nope. Otherwise, hard to field infield grounder batter out at first. So the batter's out at first. That's all that matters. We'll call it 6-3, although it doesn't really matter. But the 2 runs do score. That's what really matters. And after 5 complete, it is Sweden 5 and Switzerland 4. Top of the 6th, Adrian Rug now in to lead things off, and Switzerland finds themselves behind 5-4. It's a 1-5-6, and that's outfield drama. So we got outfield drama coming up in this at bat. Let's see what happens on the outfield drama chart. It's a 6-6. Right fielder Iron. Nope, it's a fly out to right field. So Rug is out. And that'll bring up Simon Graf. Or maybe Simon Groff, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I'm just calling it Simon Graf. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. 1-3-5 again, another unusual play. This time we've got the red 1 and the black 5, which is going to send us to the balks and bogeys chart. So let's see what happens on the balks and bogeys. It's a 4-4. 4-4 is going to send us to highlight reel B. So let's go to highlight reel B, rare events. Highlight reel B, rare events. It's a 1-4. Batter singles, runner advances 2 bases, batter thrown out trying to stretch hit into double. All right, so there's nobody on base to advance, so this is simply going to be a single for Graf, and then he is going to be thrown out at second base. We'll call it 7-4 on the putout. So trying to stretch it into a double. Not a smart move when you're behind, but maybe it was. It was 1 out. He's trying to get in scoring position, so can't fault the hustle. Just a good play by the left fielder out there, Mr. Forsberg, who put a shot in to second base, and he was out. All right, here's Elias Widmer now. 2 outs and the base is empty. Leadoff hitter. It's a 2-5-6. 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No. Champion? No. We got infield drama, so we're lots of drama in this game. We're back to infield drama. It's 2-3. 2-3. Center fielder Iron. Nope. It's an easy fly out to center field to end the inning. So that's going to do it for Switzerland here in the top of the 6th. We've played 5.5. It's still Sweden 5 and Switzerland 4. Bottom of the 6th, and we have a new Switzerland pitcher. Lefty Dario Luthi is on. We'll check the numbers on Schweitzer. He went 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, 12 hits. Didn't walk anybody and struck out just 1. He got Svensson in the 2nd inning. That was it. So Dario Luthi, and actually he will be an ace this first at-bat. So they will have a yes quality on the ace checks for this at-bat. And Victor Carlson, the leadoff hitter. He's 1 for 3 with a single. It's a 2-2-6. So that means we're going to check for a hit batter. So we need the decider die for that. And he is hit by a pitch, so he gets plunked. And let's see, that could be in retaliation because Schmid was hit by Johansson in the 4th inning. So don't know if that's a retaliation or not, but to come in right off the bullpen and plunk a guy, don't know what the intention was there, but we'll keep it going. Edvin Olofsson steps up. And we get a 1-6-6. 1-6-6. Is he a workman? No. Whiffer? No. We got a ground out to third. And on a lead die of 1, that is a double play. So it's a 5-4-3 double play. And that result was in red, which means we go to the experience chart for the next at bat. 2 outs, bases empty. And Liam Nilsson will be batting off the experience chart. And we get a 2-2. 2-2 says prospect pitcher, no. So we got a pop out to the pitcher. So Nilsson pops it up to the pitcher to end the inning. An uneventful one for Sweden. And we've played 6 complete. It's still Sweden 5, Switzerland 4. Start the top of the 7th, and Sweden has brought in a new relief pitcher, or new pitcher. Melker Jakobsen is going to be taking over for Johansson. Closed the book on Johansson. He went 6 innings, gave up 8 hits and 4 runs. Walked 2, struck out 3. And Jakobsen is in. He will, of course, be an ace on the first at bat. And he'll be facing Jonas Lunenberger. See if we can get that ace check. It's a 3-4-6, so maybe not. 3-4-6 is blank for the pitcher. Eager, no, walk. So we got a walk to start things off. Not what you want to do when you're trying to protect a 1-run lead, but he has done it. And that brings up Lucas Steiner, and that walk result was in purple, so we're going right back to the chemistry chart. See what happens with that. It's a 1-3. 1-3 says pitching team harmony, no, so it's going to be a single. Lead die of 1, so it's a 1-base advancement, and Steiner is now 4 for 4 in the ball game. And that result was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart. And we won't need the decider die anymore for the right now checks because we're in the 7th inning. So the pitcher, Luthi, is going to be cold, and Zog is going to be neutral. So we got a cold pitcher against a neutral batter. And we get a 5-6. 5-6. Hot pitcher. No, he's not a hot pitcher. Otherwise, ground out, runners advance. So it's a ground out. We'll call it 4-3 for out number 1. But the runners do advance to 2nd and 3rd. So they are in scoring position for Fabio Schmid. So Fabio has a chance to put wood on ball and either give his team the lead or at least tie the game, maybe with a sacrifice fly or ground out. Here's Fabio. He's 0 for 3. Strikeout and 2 flyouts to center. Flyout to center might not be bad, though. Could be a sac fly. 3-4-4. 3-4-4 prospect, no. Patient, no. So he pops out to 2nd and unable to advance the runners. Fabio not able to get it done. Maybe his brother Finn can do it. Finn is 0 for 2. He struck out, grounded to first, and was hit by a pitch. It's a 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? No, he's not. He flies out to center, and the inning is over. So Switzerland loses a golden opportunity there. Runners at 2nd and 3rd, and only 1 out, and they cannot advance them. So 7th inning stretch time here at Neutral Field in Sweden. And the score remains Sweden 5, Switzerland 4. Bottom of the 7th, Dario Luthi is going to be in for his 2nd inning of work, which means he is now semi-fresh, so the decider die may be called into play. Sigray Lofgren leads things off. He's 2 for 3, 2 singles and 2 runs scored. It's a 3-4-6. 3-4-6, blank for the pitcher. Eager, no. It's a walk. And we're going to the chemistry chart based on that walk. So Lofgren is now at first base on the walk, and Joseph Forsberg going to bat off the chemistry chart. How much chemistry does Sweden have here? Let's see. 1-3. 1-3. Pitching team harmony. Nope, it's a single, and that results in blue. So it's a single for Forsberg, and that will move Lofgren up to second base. And now we've got Isaac Bengtson batting off the right now chart. Bengtson, his last at bat, let's see here, I got it backwards, I think. Yes. Now, who am I missing here? Hold the phone, folks. The lineup's got a little bit, two cards must have stuck together. Because it should be Lindgren, not Livingston. Okay, here we go. We got it straight now. Lindgren singled his last time up, so he's a hot batter. And Luthi gave up that base hit, so he is a cold pitcher. So hot batter against cold pitcher, but Switzerland will not allow it to go to the right now chart. Not because of a manager card, but because we're going to have a new pitcher. And the new pitcher overrides the mini charts. So we'll be right back with Switzerland's new pitcher. Okay, Gabriel Frankhauser is in for Switzerland. He will be an ace this first at bat against Nils Lindgren. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. 3-3-6. 3-3-6. Is he an ace? Yes, he is. It's a fly out to center field. That was one of the first yes checks we had. So it's a fly out to center. So the fact that they brought in the relief pitcher was very good. It would have been a single to center otherwise, and another run would have scored. So wise move there by the Swiss manager. All right, here is now Isaac Bengtson. Runner still at first and second and one out. And it's a 2-3-6. 2-3-6, ask double control, no. Pitcher batting, no. We got a walk, and that will load the bases. So now trouble brewing again for the Swiss team, as Sweden has loaded the bases for Arvid Fredriksson. Although Fredriksson is 1 for 3 in this game. It's a 2-2-5. See a star? No. Slugger, a sad sack? No. So he singles to center field. And on a single to center field, let's see, that's only a one base advancement because there are no active runners. So we're just going to move up the chain here. Lofgren will score. Forsberg will move to third, and Bengtson will move to second. The bases are still loaded with only one out for Viggo Svensson. Sweden now up 6-4. It's a 2-4-5. 2-4-5. He's not a hero, so it's a pop out to second, so that's out number 2. That's a big out. And that result was in red, which means we're going to the experience chart, where it's neutral against neutral. Victor Carlson, the leadoff batter, will hit off of the experience chart as Frankhauser tries to keep Sweden right where they are. 4-6. 4-6, icon pitcher, no. Otherwise, hard shot to shallow right. Great play by first baseman to pitcher for the out. So it's a 3-1 ground out, and that's going to do it to end the inning. But Sweden does pick up an insurance run, and after 7 complete, it is Sweden 6 and Switzerland 4. Top of the 8th, and Sweden has gone to their bullpen again. Viggo Gustafsson, and he will be an ace this at bat as he faces left fielder Rafael Zurcher. It is a 1-2-5. Struggler, no. Patient, no. It's a ground out to third. So one away as Switzerland is running out of time. Here is Rug. 1-2-3. He's not both flash and fresh, so it's a ground out to short. So ground out to third, followed by ground out to short. 2 quick outs for Simon Graf. And we get another 1-2-3, so it's the same deal. Ground out to short. So quick work of the Swiss by Viggo Gustafsson. And we go to the bottom of the 8th still. Sweden 6, Switzerland 4. Bottom of the 8th, and Switzerland has brought in another pitcher. It is Nico Fluckiger. Got to be careful how I pronounce that. Nico Fluckiger. And he will be on to face Edvin Olfsson, Liam Nilsson, and Lofgren. He is an ace this at bat. It is a 1-2-2. 1-2-2. Is he a workman? No. Champion? No. It's a line out to third. So Olofsson Lines out to the third baseman, Schmid, for out number 1, and that's Liam Nilsson. Liam Nilsson, he's 0 for 4 this game. Liam Nilsson. It's a 1-5-6. 1-5-6, we're going to outfield drama. So outfield drama, and who would have thought that somebody named Liam would be involved in drama? It's a 1-1. Right fielder Gold? No. Right fielder making ball. Right field bobbles ball making play. Batter goes to second on the error. So it's a single plus an error. So Nilsson will go to first on the single, and then he will go to second on the E9. Error on the right fielder Rug. And that result was in purple, so we're going to the experience chart. I'm sorry, the chemistry chart for this at bat. Chemistry chart. And Sigge Lofgren will be batting off the chemistry chart along with the pitcher. It's a 1-3. 1-3 pitching team harmony. Nope, it's a single. So it's a single with a lead die of 1. That's only going to be a 1 base advancement. So Nilsson will stop at third. But runners are at the corners with only 1 out. And Josef Forsberg, the batter, as Sweden's looking to maybe put this game away here in the 8th. We'll see. Here's Forsberg. Switzerland could use a double play big time. It's a 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Blank for the pitcher. Patient, no. He flies out to center. That will be a sacrifice fly. Sacrifice fly to center field, and that will put an insurance run on the board for Sweden. It is now 7-4 as Forsberg delivers the sac fly. Can't call the run earned yet because the runner would not be where he is without that error moving him up. He would have probably still been at second base going into this at bat. So not sure if it's an earned run or not. Sweden doesn't care. It's a run. They're up 7-4, and here's Isaac Bengtsson. Runner at first and 2 outs. 3-3-3. Could be trouble. Nothing there. Not there. It's a triple. So Bengtsson with a trio. The Bengtsson trio, a triple. And that will bring home another run. That will make the run earned now, by the way, for those aficionados that are into that kind of thing. So both runs will score, and Sweden now is pulled away by a score of 8-4 as Fluckiger is not doing too well. Here's Fredrickson. This one's going to stick with them. What's the point of going to another bullpen? 2-2-3. 2-2-3. Wild no, slugger no. It's a single to left field. That will be another run. So another run has come in, making it now 9. It's a 9-4 ball game as Fluckiger has given up 3 runs. As this one's getting away from Switzerland really bad. Here's Viggo Svensson. It's a 2-3-5. 2-3-5, wild, eager, no. Ground out to second, and the inning is finally over. But Sweden picks up 3 runs off of Fluckiger, who really did not have it in this inning. So we go to the 9th with the score, Sweden 9, Switzerland 4. Top of the 9th, and new Sweden pitcher Ludvig Borga is in to close it out. He's the closer, even though it's not a save situation. He was already in the bullpen, so they might as well use him. They warmed him up. Don't want to make him mad. All right, so here's Borga. He'll be an ace this at bat, facing the top of the order and Elias Widmer. Elias Widmer. It's a 1-2-3. 1-2-3 is flash and fresh. No. So it's a ground out to the shortstop. So 1 away, and Sweden is 2 outs away from a victory. Here's Jonas Lunenberger. 1-5-6. And that's going to be an outfield drama check. Outfield drama. And we get a 1-2. Outfield drama. Right field iron. Nope. It's a routine fly to right. 2 down. And the last chance is going to be Lucas Steiner. And the thing about Lucas is he's 4 for 4. So can he keep his perfect day going here? We'll see. Borga might have other ideas. It's a 3-6-6. 3-6-6. It's fly out to center field, and the ball game is over. So Steiner could not get it done. Borge wraps it up. And Sweden has defeated Switzerland by the score of 9-4. We'll be right back with the totals. All right, let's recap this and put a bow on it. Sweden with the victory 9-4. For Sweden, 9 runs, 18 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base. For Switzerland, 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 on base. Winning pitcher was Johansson. He went 6 innings and gave up 4 runs. Losing pitcher was Schweitzer. He pitched 5 innings and given up 5 runs. And since Switzerland never made it to 5 runs, he was stuck with the loss. Looking at the batting totals, Steiner, of course, was 4 for 5 for Switzerland. So he kind of was their main guy. For Sweden, the middle to bottom of the order, 4 through 7, the heart of the order, I guess you call it, 4 through 7, all had 3 hits apiece. Ironically, the only 2 batters who did not get a hit in this game were the Schmid twins. So the 2 Schmid twins, Fabio and Finn, came up with an 0 for 7. So that was kind of interesting. Bullpens were pretty good except for Flukiger in the 8th for Switzerland. He gave up the 4 hits and 3 runs, but particularly the Swedish bullpen, only 1 hit allowed and no runs in 3 innings. Jakobsen, Gustafsson, and Borge closed the door down big time. So once Sweden got that lead in the 5th and took over 5-4, it was goose eggs for Switzerland the rest of the way. So it was interesting playing this with no qualities. It seems like, at least in this game, I'm not sure, you have to, the sample size obviously is not large enough to determine this, but it seems like in a lot of cases the batting qualities hurt the batters, and but I guess you could say the same thing for pitchers. They could hurt the pitchers as well, so maybe it balances out. This was just an interesting game, 9-4, lots of offense, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Different take, obviously, different. I don't know if anybody's ever played a game like this before. If they have, they certainly haven't put a video out on it, so I haven't seen it. But it's interesting. I always like to try to do different things to see how interesting they can be, because History Maker Baseball is definitely an interesting game. Enjoy it very much. It's definitely a major part of my rotation, particularly with doing the season replay of the Braves. So hope everybody enjoyed this game and enjoyed the concept of the no qualities at all, and had a little fun. Just try to have a little fun by adding the Switzerland and Sweden take to it as well. So that's going to do it from here. Hope everybody has a wonderful and safe Labor Day weekend, wherever you may be. And I will catch everybody down the road.